Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Teacher Bell once again, and welcome to our practical English lesson. So, for today, we will have once again our Cambridge assessment preparation for A2 flyers. So, we have our worksheet number 2, which is entitled A Day's Work. So, for today's lessons, we have our objectives. So first, for my pupils, for you to be able to learn vocabularies about jobs and answer the questions confidently and correctly. And of course, okay, for you to be able to speak or express yourself in English. So I hope everything is clear. So let's continue. Now, this is our question for today's lesson. What do they do? So basically, we have to learn the names of jobs. We will name jobs. So what about her? What about her? What does she do? She is a mechanic. So that's her job. She's a mechanic. When you say a mechanic, she fixes cars, maintains cars or other vehicles. She is a mechanic. Next one, you know this? He is a chef. Yeah, as you know, a chef is someone who cooks in a restaurant or in a hotel. That is his job. He is a chef. Yeah. So what does she do? She's a photographer. Yeah, when you see a photographer, she takes photos. She takes pictures of people, landscapes, animals, places, right? She is a photographer. Next we have, yes, okay, this man here, he is a journalist. So as you can see in the picture, he is actually an interviewing, maybe an athlete. He's interviewing important people in our society, and he makes stories about these interviews. He tells news, so we can say that he is a journalist. Oh, okay. What about this woman? Yeah, she works in an office and she manages the people, she manages the workplace. So we can say that she is a manager, like an office manager. She leads the office or she leads the workplace. Okay, so let's continue. What about them? Mm, yes, they are doctors. Yeah. So doctors, generally we call these people doctors, but we have different kinds of doctors. Yeah, what about him? How do you call him? What does he do? He is an animator. Yes. Okay. So if you love to watch animations, okay, anime, cartoons, so we call these people who draws, who makes like animation series, animator. Right? These people are animators. Next one, we have actors. Okay, so here, they are actors. They love acting. They work in theaters, in plays. They are actors. Okay, what about her? What's her job? So she is a fashion designer. So when you see a fashion designer, as you can see in the picture, she designs clothes. Okay, what are the fashionable clothes nowadays, right? So she's a designer, a fashion designer. What about him? He is a website designer. Website designer. So he designed websites. We learned this before in our previous class. When you say website, what are the website once again? Like Google, YouTube, and Facebook website, Yahoo, right? So these are examples of websites. So a website designer is someone who designs websites. So I hope it's clear. Let's continue. What about him? Yes, he is a vlogger. So when you say vlogger, it means he's a video blogger. So he mm, actually videos himself, right? He's speaking in front of camera and he's making some blogs, video blogs, and uploading them in YouTube, for example, right? So this is his job. He is a vlogger. Next one, yeah. This is not only a dentist, but you can call her, she is an orthodontist. Yeah, when you say an orthodontist, if you want to put on some braces or fix your teeth, put on some braces, right? Like this one, we call these braces. You can go to an orthodontist. Mm. So she's not only a dentist, but she's an orthodontist. That's her specialty. She puts on our braces to fix our teeth, to align our teeth. So she's an orthodontist. So I hope it's clear. Now, do you know her? Yes? Who do you think is she? Yeah, you're correct. Okay, she is Billie Eilish. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yep. So what does she do? Yes, she's a pop star, right? So do you know other pop stars? Do you like this? Yeah. Do you like her? Do you like this pop star? Okay, Billie Eilish or Eilish. I'm not that familiar with her. Okay, but she's a pop star. Okay, so let's continue. What about her? What does she do? She is a nutritionist and a dietitian. So it's a new vocabulary for us. Nutritionist and dietitian. It means that, as you can see in the picture, her job is to make sure that we are healthy. We keep our health. So she tells us what the right food to eat, how to have the proper weight, the ideal weight for our ages and body type. So she's a nutritionist and dietitian. So I hope everything is clear. Let's continue. What about them? They are petroleum engineers. Petroleum. So when you say petroleum, okay, they work with oil. Yeah, oil and gas, right? Here in Atira, we have a lot of petroleum engineers. They work in Tingiz, I think. Yeah, so they are called petroleum engineers. They are maybe working with oil and gas companies. They are looking for oil, right? So where is the oil supply located? So this is a good job. Mm. Now let's move on. Next one. Oh, what about her? What does she do? You're correct. She is a lawyer. She is a lawyer. When you say a lawyer, as you can see in the picture, she defends her client. Yeah, she's in a court. So if someone is actually in court or in a trial, or if someone needs to be defended, right, he or she needs a lawyer. Okay, so I hope it's clear. It's okay. So let's see if you can remember the words. So the first woman here, what does she do again? Yeah, she's a dietitian. Remember that? Mm, he's a petroleum engineer. She is a lawyer. She's a manager. She's a, yeah, I should say, he is a journalist. Next, she is a photographer. Photographer. So, okay, these are their jobs. So I'll give you 5 seconds to remember the words. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, the first one. What does she do? Yeah, she's a dietitian. 2, again, petroleum engineer. Next one, lawyer. Next. Yes, she's a manager. 5, he's a journalist. And sixth, I should say, she is a photographer. Okay, so you're doing a good job. Let's continue. Now, let's have the next set. Okay, he's an animator. He's a journalist. They are actors. She's a fashion designer. He's a website designer. And he's a vlogger. 5 seconds for us to remember the words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done. So let's move on. Number 1, he is an animator. 2, he is a journalist. 3, they are actors. 4, she is a fashion designer. 5, he's a website designer. 6, he's a vlogger. Okay, good. So you're doing good in our class today. I hope you can follow Teacher Bell. So now let's move on for your home task. So this is your home task. I hope you can finish it before the 22nd of April. This will be this Wednesday before our lesson, on or before our lesson. So here, kindly answer these following exercises on your notebooks. I hope everyone will do your work because we don't have enough time in our virtual class. Okay. So here, it's very easy. All you need to do is to do the crossword puzzle. Look at the picture, write the job. So number 1, what does she do again? So you have to write here. Okay, so what does she do right here? Yes, she's a mechanic, right? So you have to write, for example, MECHANIC. All right, so she's a mechanic. Correct. What about number 2? You have to write here. Number 3, you have to write here. 4, okay, so on and so forth until you finish until to number 7. Okay, so you just have to follow the lines, the cross, and if it's like across or downward. So I hope it's clear. Okay, so let's continue with the exercises. Next one, it's easy. All you need to do is to identify which job is being defined in the following sentences. So here, read the sentences, write the jobs from the crossword. Okay, so these are the jobs, right? All you need to do is to write. So the first one was done for you. Example, this person takes pictures of interesting places and people for magazines. So how do you call this person? Yeah, you're correct. He is a photographer. Like this one. Okay, but in this case, she, right? Yeah, she's a photographer. So all you need to do, okay, a photographer, right? So number 2, you have to write your answer here until number 7. So I hope everything is clear. Please do your homework. Let's continue. So here, let's move on. It says, which of these jobs do you like best? So when you say do you like best, oh, right, it's actually your opinion. So you have to think about that. So which is the worst, which is the worst, which is not really good. And write the jobs next to the numbers. 1, okay, so you have to write 1, okay, here, if the job is the worst for you, right? And you have to write 8 if you think this job is the best for you. Worst, not really that good for you, not that attractive. Best, okay, you'll really like to have this job. Okay, so we have the list of the jobs. First, we have engineer, designer, police officer, shop manager, films star, dentist, firefighter, pop star. So I hope you know what's a police officer, right? A policeman. A shop manager, we learned about that, a manager. Film star, okay, film star is an actor on the films or on the movies. Dentist, if you want, if there's something wrong with your tooth, you have to go to the dentist. Okay, firefighter, if there's fire, they kills fire, right? So you call these people firefighters. And pop star, like yeah, Billie Eilish or Eilish, she's a pop star. So my choice, for example, the worst job for me, I think it's actually for me, right? Okay, it's my opinion. For me, is a pop star. Why? Because I'm not really good at singing, but I think being a pop star is a cool thing, but not that very important in today's society, in our community, right? Unlike the other jobs. For me, the most important job here, in my case, I will choose, yeah, maybe a police officer. For me, a police officer is kind of best job, mm, because you are like a superhero, right? You have to help the people who are in need. You have to catch the criminals. Mm. So this is my choice. In your case, you have to make your own choices. So it's up to you. Okay, I hope everything is clear. Let's continue with the next exercise. Okay, here it says, look at the pictures and tell the story. I want you to write your story on your notebooks. So as you can see here, okay, it says Sarah talks to a pop star. So this is Sarah, right? The woman in green blouse. And what do you think? What does she do? I think she's a journalist, right? Mm. And this one, okay, Matt, yeah, you're correct. Of course, Matt is the pop star. Sarah is the journalist, and Matt is the pop star. So here, I want you to tell me the story. Like in the first picture, what can you see in the first picture? You can say that Sarah is about to interview Matt, right? But number two, what is this? Okay, Matt is okay. Is I think he's busy. He's about to enter or get inside a building, and Sarah, she doesn't look really happy. I think she's a little bit upset because she needs to interview Matt. Mm. Yes, she didn't have a chance in this picture. But then what happened? Okay, in the third picture, right? So Sarah, she's upset. Okay, she went to a cafe, and suddenly Matt, the pop star, pops in. Okay, comes inside the cafe. Oh, and okay, in that case, she had enough time to interview Matt. So I hope you understand my little story. You can also make your own version of the story. You just have to write it on your notebook, okay? So, okay, that's it for this lesson. I hope you learned something today. Please, okay, do your homework. You can send your answers on my WhatsApp or Telegram accounts with the same contact number, or you can send in my email. So everyone, thank you for watching in this instructional video, and see you in our virtual class. I hope everyone will do your homework. Okay, that's it for now. Keep safe at home. Goodbye.